Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm Noxifaro, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Survival. In the last episode, we were able to build this nice iron farm, which, as you could hear now, it's been producing good amount of iron, and we're definitely gonna need it in this episode because I think in terms of iron usage, I have definitely overdone myself because we will be building one building here of the. Look, there was iron here the whole time. This would have come in so much in handy before we were building that, but okay. As I was saying, we will be tearing down this hill over here in order to build our main storage building, and I have designed it in a way that it will use a lot of iron. I have the railings that are all made out of like anvils and stuff like that. So, because I want to use a lot of details, one of the problems that I've been having when playing Minecraft in the past with myself is just I do build buildings, but then I had like zero details literally. So something I definitely want to improve on is my building skills, but also it's my detailing skills. And kind of like I've done with the building back behind there, adding details. I wouldn't say this building is highly detailed. It can definitely be improved. But this, I think, is going to have the level of details here is definitely going to be something. And it's also going to be one of the biggest buildings. However, I do have to show something because in preparation of this intro, I had left the house and I got blown up by a creeper, which I was doing so well. I know I died last episode as well by an iron golem, but at least I was doing well with creepers and stuff, but yeah, I got absolutely demolished. So I think, and also in this episode, we're gonna use to build. I wanted to use bricks. I want to go old school Minecraft and bricks. I feel like at the beginning when I used to start playing Minecraft, it was only bricks. So we will have to mine out a lot of clay, and I feel that we're gonna do that first. And let me just see something. I do feel that there is a lot of clay. Yeah, all of that is no, that's sand. No, that is clay. Yeah, right. I don't know, but there should be clay in this river, and hopefully it should be enough. But it's a big building. So we just got back to base. I'm hoping that all of this should be enough for what I'm doing. And actually, I am also wondering, because this is a furnace, I feel this is gonna take forever. That gives me brick. What's the other thing called? Give me a second. Okay. As I thought, okay, the blast furnace does not work for what I wanted to do, which is okay. So let's do that, and then let's get more furnaces going, because otherwise this is gonna literally take forever. Okay, I'm having a problem with the amount of coal I have. It seems like I have none left. We should really. I didn't think I had used it so much, but apparently I don't have it. I think I used it all on the villager that was trading the toolsmith. I think that's where I used the major. Oh, I used yeah. Okay. Well, that's not ideal because it just means that this is gonna take triple the time to smelt everything now. But I think we're gonna do a quick mining session in order to get all of this thing sorted, and hopefully also while we clear that out, we should be able to do it. Okay, so let's put everything in here so it's at easy to reach, and let's start terraforming, and then we're going to go mining. I think that's a good course of plan. Okay, so we got most of the terraforming done, and I was looking because at the beginning I thought that I was gonna build it facing this way, but now I was looking at the thing. I think we can do it facing this way. There should be enough space. Of course, we can still terraform that around a bit nicely. So I think in order to really see the dimensions of this, because I will be building it kind of like again with the pillars and then the wall, and I was thinking of doing it five like sets across, and I think 8 in length, and it's gonna be like pillar and 5 blocks and then pillar, and I feel that with the depth, because even here with the point, even if we take it like from here to there, we should definitely have enough space both across and in length. So let me see, let me take the dimensions and how big it has to be, and let's see if we have to terraform any more to make more space, or if this plot of land is enough and then we can just beautify it. So let's see. So this is how big the area is gonna be, and I tried to get it as close to this as possible with the angle, because I thought a nice overview here still of the at the back of like the hotel that this is gonna be, and I still want this big, so I did extend it, and I will do a drop in the water, which it's gonna be nice, and on this side as well. And yeah, it's gonna be this size more or less. Well, not more or less, it's gonna be this size, and it's gonna be a bit tall. It's definitely gonna be taller than that building over there, so it's definitely, up till now, it's definitely the biggest building that I have ever built in this world now, and we're definitely gonna be needing it because we are running out storage, and I want to see how the bricks are doing, because something we've been running low on as well, apart from storage, is coal. So it looks like we've been having, okay, there's nothing, I was not able to get this going. Okay, I don't know how, if this is gonna be enough. I hope that it is. And okay, yeah, the spruce, definitely not enough. So we've got a lot of work to do before this is operational. We need a lot of materials. So I think in the next order of business, in terms of also gathering material, would be the tree farm, and we can also move it because we'll be I cannot talk. We'll be needing both spruce and oak. And you can see here a creeper has blown up while I was trying to chop down the trees. Okay, so I wanted to see how much I could do with the bricks I had, and yeah, that's not enough. So the one thing I forgot is to count how many clay powders I had, but I think it was almost a full inventory, which turned into like 3 stacks pretty much, which turned into this. Now, the plan with the bricks is to have it all on this first floor, which is gonna go 5 or 6 blocks tall. I'm not sure. It's gonna be 5 or 6. So we're gonna need a lot more of these, and all the perimeter here has been completely washed off of clay. I've gathered all of it. So yeah, we're gonna have to adventure a little bit further out, and for much longer, probably do multiple trips in order to get the clay we need, because yeah, an inventory worth is just gonna double this, and it's not gonna be enough, because it's gonna be pretty much that and the second layer, and it's not enough. So the logs, I'm hoping these are gonna be enough, but I don't think so. So we're definitely gonna have to cut down more trees, and we have to still move this. I still didn't move them, but I think we first should get all those clay powders in order to turn them into bricks. So let's do that. Oh my god, I should really stop dying. And now I took off the last plate. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and that's why I don't do hardcore. Oh. I got killed by a trident. I was trying to get him off my back, and I died again. So I've died 3 times now, which just it obviously makes sense that I died. Let me grab some things in order to make a boat. So we pretty much got every single coal that was on this mountain. There's actually so much iron everywhere. We also managed to get 12 emeralds, but the amount of iron, like, it's the first time ever that I'm leaving iron behind to grab coal, just because our iron farm is so amazing that it's not even worth grabbing the iron and smelting it, and just because of the iron farm, which is amazing. But I never thought I would ever be having a coal shortage and having no problem with iron. And that's just crazy. So hopefully this should be enough coal. There was also a, what's it called, a broken nether portal that we didn't get anything from, anything very interesting anyways. But the coal is what we were after, and if we run out of coal, there is definitely more coal all over those mountains as well, so we can definitely go there later. But let's start smelting clay so we can turn it into bricks. So that has been taking a long time. We have done a lot of work so far. I did take a break to kind of terraform this whole area and set up paths and light it up, you know, to kind of take a break from all of this. There has been a lot of back and forth in order to gather more materials, as we were running low and we're still low. We're still missing a lot of acacia trapdoors, and but yeah, we're getting the majority of it. We've got pretty much the interior. We've got this. I don't know if I'm gonna leave the roof like that. I don't think it was the best decision, but I do kind of like the gap with like this hole in the middle, and it's gonna be a storage room anyways, and I do want to keep it kind of rustic, so even this might not be too bad. And I'm actually thinking that it might be worthwhile opening up the middle, not just for a staircase for easier access, but also to have like the main source of lighting to light up the middle, because obviously with all the lanterns on the outside, the sides are really well covered, but the middle is not. So I'm thinking that that's gonna be the best course of action. And here we can have another floor that's already in the plans to be built, and maybe there could be another floor, but I don't think we'll be needing that. Also, something we've been running low on is iron, because I've had the smart decision of doing this old school anvil railing system that I remember was like super popular back in the day when there was when the whole hype was renovating those mansion things. I remember I was so hooked on those videos, and many of them did use this anvil system, but obviously it was a creative world, not survival. So taking anvils is not a problem, but anvils are expensive. Luckily, the iron farm is working, and the longer we stay in this area, oops, no, the entrance is not here. The longer we do stay in this area, the more it works. So hopefully, we should be able to get everything we need. But I am liking how it's turning out. We're obviously missing some more details at the top. We're missing more trapdoors. We're missing all the acacia trapdoors on the windows. They're on the sides. More lanterns. I think also more buttons on the poles to kind of like stop it. And I think I might even add like the pillars here in the middle of like something like that. I think maybe, I don't know. I'll see what looks good, but it has taken me a long time. I've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and yeah, I think in the process of doing it, I've like completed pretty much a whole season. I've been having it in the background because it's just been taking forever. Also, something else that I want to show is here, and it is the tree farm. We've moved the tree farm down there, and we've terraformed this whole area as well. I kind of still left it a bit rough because I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna incorporate the next building, if I wanted to have it like kind of half embedded in the landscape. But yeah, we have moved the tree farm here. There's still logs. I can see it right there. That's why they're not going down. But we'll have to terraform this whole area in order to do a proper tree farming area. And the thing is, I cannot get a proper way of growing the acacia wood. It's just pretty much doing one tree at a time. I've tried all the combinations and nothing's working. So I think we will have to just spread them out, because acacia wood does not grow normally, unfortunately. But also kind of fortunate, if I really do want to, we are next to a savanna biome, so yeah, we can always hop there. Okay, I didn't think it had passed so much time that phantoms have now spawned. And there is a phantom there in the air. Oh wow, okay. They're doing damage. And there you go. What's it called? Phantom membranes. Perfect. Okay, yeah. I was just minding my own business, decorating, but I guess, and look at there's another Enderman. Because I have lit up now majority of my island, so there are very few places for monsters to spawn. Therefore, I imagine that the surrounding areas are gonna be filled with mobs. And yeah, I definitely need to come up with something else for the frontier. I think signs. I would like. Ooh, there's a llama there. Okay. Yeah, I have to get a better design for this. Let's see. There is a wandering trader though here. What does he want? What does he have? Nothing interesting. But yeah, so this is coming along pretty nicely. I do have to still do this interior, which I'm gonna open the middle in order to get and do like a nice little staircase that goes up. And I'm gonna change this floor now. So the floor is gonna change, and oh, that just got rid of the floor. I think I didn't turn hard enough. Let's try again. And perfect. Okay, so we got the floor changed in. I put the hole. I decided to go 7 wide and leaving only a 4 space gap, which is okay. And I put in the beautiful staircase, and I still have to do the roof design. And but yeah, it's coming out great. I definitely need more materials, and maybe it might even be something that we finish in the next episode. Because oh, that's oh, this lantern scared me. I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was a phantom or whatever they're called. Those night birds. Let's call them. But yeah, I feel like it's coming along great. It definitely needs more detail, which yeah, I need more inspiration. So I feel like we can get and finish this in the next episode. But to finish off this episode, what I want to do is actually expand the farm. And the reason why I did the path curving like this is because I want this whole area over here, and maybe even the area on the other side, to be farmland. I feel that that's gonna be the best use for space, because also we're running low on food. This small little farm that I've got over here is not sustainable. It doesn't give me enough food. So I think we'll get started on the farm. So look at this. We've planted the field, so we'll have pretty much unlimited food. Also, I do have a mod installed that I can just harvest with the hoe, and it's just gonna automatically replant. So I can just right click on it, and with a field this big especially, it is gonna be so much easier to harvest this. I don't have to go around breaking everything and then placing everything again. I just pass once, pick up everything, and that's that, which is gonna be really cool. So, and also I did do the mix match with the lanterns. I wanted to get like a cool aesthetics at night. Hopefully does turn out that way, and so it also a way that lights up just the world a little bit more. So all right, guys, so I do hope you have enjoyed this video. I know we didn't finish everything, but I think I do want to take it slow. I don't want to do too much, too big, too fast. I do want it to like feel the expansion, and I want to do it well as well. Definitely more inspiration, definitely more material gathering. I didn't expect it to take so many materials, and the birch, no, sorry, the acacia trees just take forever to grow. So it's been a while, taking a while, but I feel like we are already in a really good place. Like I have worked a lot and hard, and yeah, we can see already everything expanding. We have the basis, we have the starter house, we have a farm with no animals. I just realized I keep walking back and forth in there, and I keep realizing we have no animals. So we'll definitely get animals in there quickly. We will have a storage room. We already kind of have this little hut, so you can see the city will expand. It's not maybe the particular order that I wanted to do things in. Maybe I wanted to build like a couple of houses in before doing the bigger projects. But this gives a purpose of why there will be a village here pretty much. So I feel like in next steps, instead of doing bigger projects and not finishing them, I feel we can go around and finishing the project. So I feel like we can definitely finish this. We can even finish the barn. We are missing a tower on top of the barn, and I did say that I was gonna put like a veranda outside, and I might edit like a veranda on this close side here, and maybe like have a path through the fields, definitely. And also another project that has been since day one but will continue to be until the end of this world is gonna be this little mine, which we can definitely beautify it a bit more, expand it. We're definitely gonna have to get more materials, maybe even go for diamonds, and upgrade the tools a little bit, because all of this iron is just not cutting it out. So yeah, I think next episode we can definitely beautify this world a little bit more, finish the path, do proper paths, not just the path but mix in with other things. And yeah, maybe even better this tree farm area over here, putting it definitely more flat, raising it up. We can definitely go across the water line and just putting it more flat. Also, I don't know if you guys saw before in the time lapse when I was going out for clay, there was a wandering trader that gave me 2 saplings of dark oak, but of course dark oak has to be grown in groups of 4. Luckily, just off the shore down there, if you go around, you get to a dark oak forest, and I just cut off 1 tree, took 2 saplings, so that we now have an infinite supply of dark oak. So we can definitely use that in the future as well, which is just amazing. We have, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 different type of woods that we can use in this world. I just realized I didn't plant any more birch, but we have access to 5 different ones, and I think these are the most beautiful anyways. So yeah, again, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I do need to get better at this thing, yeah, but we'll definitely, next episode will be dedicated to beautifying this little area a bit more, and maybe even setting out more goals for the future to make things more clear. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed it, and see you all next time. Bye.